Imagine stepping off a plane after a 10-hour flight, exhausted, ready to start your vacation. You walk to the baggage carousel. The crowd gets smaller. Suitcase after suitcase disappears into someone else's hands. Then the conveyor belt stops. Your luggage is nowhere to be seen. In that moment, most people think their bag is simply lost. But what they don't realize is that their suitcase may have just begun one of the strangest journeys in the world. A journey through hidden airport tunnels, massive warehouses, international tracking systems, and sometimes even secret auctions where strangers bid on its contents. Every year, millions of bags pass through airports across the globe. The vast majority arrive exactly where they're supposed to, but thousands don't. A missed connection, a damaged baggage tag, a loading mistake, or even bad weather can send a suitcase in the wrong direction. The moment a passenger reports missing luggage, an invisible search operation begins. Modern airports track baggage using barcode scanners that record a suitcase's location multiple times throughout its journey. Every time the bag moves through a checkpoint, another digital record is created. Airline employees immediately start checking these records to find the last place the suitcase was seen. Sometimes the mystery is solved within minutes. The bag simply missed a connecting flight and is waiting at another airport. Other times, things become much more complicated. Behind the scenes, airports operate gigantic baggage systems that most passengers never see. Miles of conveyor belts twist beneath terminals like giant mechanical highways. Thousands of suitcases race through scanners, sorting machines, and loading stations every hour. A single mistake at any point can send a bag hundreds or even thousands of miles in the wrong direction. One of the biggest problems occurs when baggage tags become damaged or fall off completely. Without its tag, a suitcase loses its identity. The automated system no longer knows who owns it or where it should go. At that point, workers remove the bag from the conveyor, network, and move it to a special area dedicated to unidentified luggage. This is where things start to resemble a detective movie. Specialized baggage investigators examine every clue they can find. They search for hotel tags, airline stickers, business cards, luggage labels, and even handwritten notes hidden inside pockets. Sometimes a single receipt or name tag is enough to reconnect a suitcase with its owner. If no clues are found, the bag enters a tracing database used by airlines around the world. Missing luggage reports are compared against descriptions of found bags. Employees may spend days or even weeks trying to match a suitcase to the correct passenger. Meanwhile, the lost bag might still be traveling. It isn't uncommon for luggage to accidentally board the wrong aircraft. A suitcase intended for Paris might end up in Amsterdam. One heading to New York could suddenly find itself in Chicago. Once located, airlines usually place the bag on the next available flight toward its intended destination. Many passengers are surprised when a delivery driver arrives at their hotel, or home carrying luggage they assumed was gone forever. But not every suitcase is reunited so easily. Some bags vanish into a long-term search process. Weeks turn into months. Warehouses begin filling with unclaimed luggage waiting for someone to identify it. Inside these storage facilities are thousands of forgotten stories. Rows of suitcases stretch across enormous rooms. Some contain ordinary clothing and travel supplies. Others hold items far more unusual. Airport workers have discovered wedding dresses, priceless family photo albums, expensive cameras, rare musical instruments, artwork, luxury watches, and collections that owners spent years building. Each suitcase represents a snapshot of someone's life frozen in time. For months, airlines continue trying to find the rightful owner. They search databases, review reports, and investigate possible matches. But eventually, some luggage reaches a point where nobody claims it. What happens next surprises most people. Contrary to popular belief, airlines rarely throw away unclaimed luggage. Instead, the contents are carefully inspected. Important documents such as passports and identification cards are separated and handled according to strict procedures. Personal information is protected whenever possible. After that, many remaining items enter a completely different system. In certain countries, unclaimed luggage is sold through auctions. Buyers purchase suitcases without knowing exactly what's inside. It's essentially a real-life treasure hunt. Some people have opened bags containing valuable electronics, designer clothing, rare collectibles, and expensive jewelry. Others discover nothing more than old socks, travel-sized shampoo bottles, and wrinkled t-shirts. Entire businesses have emerged around buying these forgotten suitcases. Workers sort through mountains of recovered belongings, cleaning, testing, and reselling items that were once headed somewhere else entirely. Yet, despite the stories of hidden treasures, most lost luggage contains something far more valuable than money. Memories, photographs from family vacations, souvenirs collected across continents, personal items that cannot truly be replaced. That's why airlines invest enormous resources into recovering lost bags and reuniting them with their owners. So the next time you watch your suitcase disappear behind the airport check-in counter, remember this. Beyond that conveyor belt lies a hidden world of scanners, investigators, warehouses, and global tracking networks working around the clock. Most bags complete their journey without incident. But when one goes missing, it doesn't simply disappear. It enters a secret system few travelers ever see. A world where a single suitcase can travel farther, experience more adventures, and tell more stories than the passenger who packed it.